Hey guys, and welcome to Film Artsy Entertainment, your #1 source for all things Marvel and other movies. My name is Elijah, and after everything that Disney and Sony have gone through, making deals, canceling deals, talking about deals that never happened, finally Disney and Sony made an agreement for one more Spider-Man film, along with one more film that Spider-Man will appear in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. We never thought we would actually get here. There were so many times where we were so close and things just fell through, but ultimately it looks like Sony and Disney decided to share revenue at a 30-70%, which is not quite what Disney wanted, them only getting 30%. As opposed to the 50% they initially asked for, but it's not really what Sony wanted either, where Sony wanted Disney to stay down at 5%. So this is kind of where we are, but at least there's more movies coming in the future. Maybe. The new reports that are starting to circulate are suggesting that the fact that they only reached a 2-movie deal for Spider-Man, them going on to make Spider-Man 3 exist in the MCU, plus one more movie he will appear in a team-up, it could be an Avengers movie or something else, it's looking like we are going to be faced with some interesting things to maybe worry about in the future for Spider-Man, as this deal is much shorter than the deal that they initially had when they first started up this Spider-Man in the MCU. And with these rumors circulating around, it's being questioned if Kevin Feige is now being tasked with the job of ending Spider-Man's storyline in the Marvel Cinematic Universe and setting him up to be passed on to Sony to do whatever they want with the character after this next deal is up. And honestly, that could be a stipulation that Sony presented to Marvel when they did decide to open up renegotiations again, that this would just be a one-time thing before they're willing to fully pass the character back to them. And if that is the case, it means that Kevin Feige is going to have to come up with a relatively short story arc that can conclude Peter Parker and Spider-Man's story and character development that had started way back in Civil War and has been a crucial part of the Avengers and MCU's overarching story, but also set him up in a way where he can have his own story existing in a self-contained universe on his own. It's a really unique situation to be in, and it's not one that we necessarily anticipated, but we're still optimistic that at least if this will be the end of Spider-Man in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, perhaps they can give some good closure to the character, but at best, maybe it won't be that way, and maybe these films will continue to be successful, and Sony and Disney can now continue to reach agreements and keep things moving along. But still, we know Sony really wants to expand their Spider-Verse universe, and they really want to do something on their own, so it wouldn't be too surprising if they chose to go a different route. But I guess it's still a lot of things that are up in the air, and we'd really like to know what you guys are thinking, so we wanted to go ahead and turn this around to you guys. What do you think? Will this be the end for Spider-Man? Are they going to rewrite the character? Or do you think that it's just a scare tactic, but they'll renegotiate and continue to keep Spider-Man in the MCU? Let us know. Be sure to subscribe with notifications on for more videos like this. We'll see you all next time with a brand new video. Bye, guys.
Talking?
I'm about to.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, everybody. How you doing?
Hi.
Hi. See you guys.
Know anybody?